Turn your palms to face up. Take a soft inhale through your nose. Pause for a moment to feel the lungs fill and your chest rise and your rib cage expand. Exhale out of your mouth. Make a little humming sound. Pause at the bottom. Inhale, draw breath in. Listen to the sound of your breath. A soft exhale out of your mouth, like you're humming. You can even say the word hum to yourself as you exhale out of your mouth. Now there's a mantra, a Sanskrit mantra, where you, as you inhale, you say the word so. And as you exhale, either through your mouth or through your nose, you say the word hum. The so hum is to mimic, we're in Supta Baddha Konasana, Deb. We're on the back. The so hum is to mimic the sound of the ocean. So even if you're not using the words, you just listen to how the sound of your inhale is and the sound of your exhale is, you can hear that kind of ocean wave. The so hum chant mimics another idea of the I am chant. I am, so hum. I am, so hum. These are interchangeable chants in English and in Sanskrit. And the reason that we chant this idea is as a reminder that we are something bigger than this current life body that we're in now. So the I am is a recognition that I am that with a capital T, something like soul or God, versus I am this, your body, this life, this moment. So it comes out of the Hindu tradition, obviously, of reincarnation, but in all kind of religious divine philosophies, the idea that you are bigger, you are something bigger than just this body in this moment. One more breath in and out. And the Soham chant is an easy chant, or the I am chant is an easy chant to use in a yoga practice, because every breath in, reach your arms overhead, can be a so or an I. Exhale, lower your arms, turn your head, and every breath out can be an am. And it's a great way to practice what's called in yoga, inhale, arms overhead, head straight, japa, which is connecting movement. Well, it's not really connecting movement and breath, it's connecting breath to chant. But when you do that with movement, it gives you a powerful intention and a powerful mindfulness practice, exhaling, to create ultimately a single point of focus, which is the goal of yoga. Keep moving and breathing. And that goal of yoga that is that you create such a single point of focus and concentration that you slip into a state that allows you to feel connected and to recognize this I am version of yourself, this soul, this bigger part, this divine part of yourself, which is liberating and enlightening, and the main goal of yoga. And one of these is one of the four major desires of our lives, which is called moksha, which is the desire to be free, to be liberated. Do one more each side. Great. And gather your knees together, draw them in, hug them in. You can also lift your head up if you want a deeper version of this pose. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. And come back down. So if you want a softer practice, you'll hold your knees. If you want a little deeper practice, you won't hold your knees. You'll let your arms come out by the side. You're going to move your knees away from each other. You're going to do hip circles. And if you hold your knees, they'll be smaller. So the legs are separating and coming back together. Your legs are going to separate and come back together. So your knees to chest, open your knees, open your knees, open your knees. So you're coming in and out of Baddha Konasana. You're coming in and out of, yeah, that's it, everybody. Let your legs drop open, circle your hips. So if you're holding your knees, your hips it'll be a little smaller circle, which feels probably better on the hip. But if you're opening your knees, you're getting a little more into ab work. I mean, not holding your knees. Blah, 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 blah. Good. Great. And then we'll go the other direction. Nice and easy. Upper body's just hanging out. Good, Barbette. And the legs are doing their thing. And if you're not holding your knees, which nobody really is, you're getting a little bit of ab work happening too in the lower belly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold both knees into you. Relax, take a deep breath in and out. If you want a little more activity, flex your feet and then spread your toes. If you want a little more activity, lift your head up, hold on to your knees, keep the feet active. If you want a little bit more, reach your arms forward, flex your hands. More still, glue your knees as high up onto your arms as you can, hold the pose. So you're essentially doing crow for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Now take your arms to the inside of your legs and come into a supported happy baby. This one gives us a little bit more shoulder opener. So my hands are behind my knees. I'm going to push my legs into my arms. I'm going to pull my shoulders back and down. So supported variation of crow pose. Turn your head to the left and take a few breaths. We could also call this Malasana squat with a partial bind. Reach your tailbone forward as you hold the pose. Keep reaching your legs out. Spread your right collarbone wide. Breath in. Sigh it out. Maybe you're still working the Soham breath. Turn your head to the right. And then again, activate the stretch through the left side of your neck by emphasizing legs apart. Good, Sid. Shoulders back, left collarbone feeling longer and longer. Good. Bring everything back in. Bring the soles of your feet down to the earth. Squeeze your ankles and your knees together. Take your hands down by your hips and take your shoulder blades underneath you. Lift your toes out for a couple of breaths here. Press the balls of your feet down. Spread the toes. Your feet are together, your knees are together. Your feet are together, your knees are together, yeah? Good. Now relax your toes down. Lift your hips up. They don't have to lift up into a full bridge. Just lift them up enough. And you could slide your shoulder blades underneath you a little more clearly. Move your chin away from your chest. Lift both heels up. So now you're on the balls of your feet. This is a little bit long. I'm going to keep you here for a minute. So if you need to come down and take a break, come down and take a break. Here we go. Open and close. So bridge clamshells to open the outer hip. Bridge clamshells to work the outer hip and the inner thigh. Open and close. So hum. In, out. Good, Paula. In, out. You can make this really small. You don't have to go too wide out, but you can. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold everything together. Heels up harder, heels down a little easier. Take your right leg out, turn your leg out, turn it in, out and in, external, internal, external, internal. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot comes back down. Hold the pose, roll your head back a little bit. When you feel steady, left leg reaches, point your foot, turn it out, turn it in. The leg rolls out, the leg rolls in. External, internal, external, internal. 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything comes back down, hips down. Exhale, knees to chest. Take your heels together, toes out, hands down by your hips. Roll your shoulders back. Exhale, right leg reaches out, so you're externally rotated. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, left leg out. Inhale in. Exhale, right and in. Left and in. Right and in. Left. So straight out in front of you, not out to the side. One leg and the other. You're going forward. Forward. That's it, Shoshana. You're going forward. One leg at a time. If you want this to be more intense, bring your arms up, reach your hand, or your head up, rather, reach your arms forward. So now we're adding a little more of the upper belly. And of course, you all know that if you really want to dial it up, it's both legs out, both legs in a turned out position. Together. That's it, Sid. Good. And you can do both legs out, both legs in with your head down, which is still really deep work, but neck and shoulders get to be off duty. For 4, for 3, whatever variation you're doing, we're going to hold. So hold one or both legs out. And if you've got one leg out, change to second side. And then we all come back in. Grab your ankles, your knees, your feet. Come back to happy baby. Take your legs straight up. Point your toes. Roll your shoulders back, hands down by your hips. Scissor cross with straight legs. Scissor cross with straight legs. Now to make this more challenging, you begin to lower your legs. The lower you go, the more challenging it is in terms of ab work. You can also add head lifting, which in some ways will help you go lower with your legs. Yeah? Good. Awesome, everybody. Great choices. Good, Lori. Make your legs as straight as you can. So, Paula, I would say head down, legs lower. Just do head down with legs lower, and you're getting the best of both worlds without the neck stuff. Good. It's 8. It's 7. It's 6. 5, 4, 3. Everything comes back up. Open your legs out to a straddle. Hold the pose. Roll your shoulders back. Stretch through your inner thighs and then reach the ball of your big toe forward. Spread your toes. Remember, Deborah Silver, you will remember this for sure, and said, floint the foot, right? That's that Barbie doll idea. So you're kind of flexing your foot, then you're reaching the balls of your feet into the front of the high heel, right? So the heel is lifting up, the ball of the foot is pressing forward, and you're spreading your toes. For 4. It just deepens the work of the foot into the inner thigh. For 3. For 2. Bring everything back through center, left foot down, right ankle crosses, eye of the needle. Yay. Deep breath in. You can lightly flex your right foot. Don't overdo that idea in this position. Press your left hip down. Reach your right thigh forward and to the right to deepen the pose. Neck and shoulders can be totally relaxed here. Good. Release your left foot down. Keep eye of the needle. Hips go to the right. Eye of the needle twist to the left. Couple of breaths. Great. Turn onto your left side, fetal pose, or up onto your left forearm. Either way, we're not going to advance it, I don't think, into, yeah, we could. Lie down or up on your left shoulder. Why miss an opportunity to build strength? That's why we're all here. Right arm to the sky, palm of your right hand up, reach your arm back, lift out of your left forearm if you're up. If you're down, just stay relaxed, but move your arm back and then roll your chest towards the sky for a shoulder opener on the top arm, shoulder strengthener on the bottom arm if you're lifted. And then we can add inside of your right ankle, add your thigh stretch here. Now, you might notice if you look down at your own right arm, in whether you're lying down or you're up on your forearm, that you get a nice stretch across the right side of your neck. So add that piece in. Really allow your right collarbone to reach out, looking for freedom and space in your body. Stack your right leg back on top, reach your right arm up and over. If you happen to still be on your forearm, lift your hips up for variation of side plank. Draw your belly button in. Draw your left shoulder blade down. Make sure your left ear is over your left shoulder. Unless you're lying all the way down and you're just doing a more relaxed variation. Come all the way down. Come back onto your back. Good, everyone. Left ankle crosses right. Exhale, eye of the needle. Roll your shoulders back. Your left thigh is reaching not only to the left but forward, and your right hip is tacking down. So heavy through the right hip. Good, Shoshana. Heavy through the right hip. Your right ankle can be relaxed, by the way. Good, Barbette. Keep eye of the needle, drop your right foot down, a little hop over of your hips to the left, and then eye of the needle twist to the right. Great. Turn to your right side, fetal pose, or prop yourself up on your forearm. A little bit of arm work here. Right shoulder blade down, keep that. Left arm to the sky. Good, Stevie Ann. Palm up and then reach your arm as far back behind you as you can. If you're up, lift out of your right forearm. Good, everybody. And then turn your chest open. So you don't even have to, I should have said on side one, this could be the pose right here. You're strengthening your right side body. You're opening your left side body. Left shoulder blade through middle finger. Left collarbone through middle finger to get that arm shoulder connection and create space. Now you can add left inner ankle ideally and then pull back. The reason I'm having you do palm up with your thumb out and inner ankle is that it leads to a little bit bigger shoulder opening. Lift out of your right arm and then look towards your right elbow to create a deeper opening from your left ear to the inside of your left collarbone, inside of your left collarbone to outer arm, and then ultimately down into your hand. Create a big line of energy, like your body's getting more spacious. There's something about the idea of liberation and freedom, moksha, that feels light and spacious and airy. Great. Come back down so that you're stacking your knees. Reach your top arm over, turn your pinky in and thumb out. Same thing we do in Parsvakonasana, extended side angle. Lift out of your right arm, and if you want that extra work, lift your hips up. Hold. Fab. Come all the way down. Sit up, facing the long side of your mat. Come into an